race.
Pirouette also there, showing a little better than yesterday.
Aldi Satya has dropped back, so maybe he's been mentally affected by that crash for Angie Setiawan. As Andy Mohamed Fadli drives up the hill in P1. Reza Danica looks on the inside of Ayoshi.
Well, any one of these is capable of winning. Perhaps one of those is right at the back of this group at the moment, and that's Reza Danica ARRC, the 2018 champion. And such a clever, consistent, fast rider.
Right, has he made a break for it? Has Fadli been able to break the toe? He's only got Ayoshi, who's staying with him, hunkering down over the handlebars as low as they can possibly get, wind resistance as low as they possibly can get.
And he takes the tight line. Let's see who comes out first.
Ayoshi did well.
Yeah, he did.
He went wide and pulled it tight on the switchback, so it's Ayoshi who has the lead going into the final lap. Ayoshi from Fadli. Kawasaki, Reza Danica in P3. They've got some work to do, have the Astra Honda, and they are actually doing that. They've caught up and taken the lead with Adhananta Putra. That's interesting.
Yeah, one of the interesting things that I like about the Sepang circuit is that long run from the start-finish line down to turn 1, because it shows you the power differential, if any, and you can see there that the Honda power is at least equal to the Kawasaki.
But it doesn't come into play next lap because they've already passed the finish line.
Correct,
so that's fascinating. In the Astra garage, they are looking on pretty tense. They have the lead at the moment. Adhananta Putra and Reza Danica, 1, 2, 3 and 21. Hersian not a million miles away in P4, but it's these four we're looking at for the podium positions. Fadli looks on the inside. Adhananta tracks Andy Mohamed Fadli. Asia Production 250cc bubbling up very, very nicely. Any mistake from these, and Hersian and Aldi Setia aren't too far behind.
Yeah, there are two very well-organised teams represented here at the front. Let's see, they're fanning out now, so it's difficult to see, but
Going up
really
the
close.
hill, that's tight. So close to contact there. Andy Mohamed Fadli takes a straight line up the hill. It's a big long drag up the hill, and eventually he gets a drive out into this right-hand corner. Fadli doing the chasing. Reza Danica doing the leading. And he's conserved his tyres as well. Into the business end of the circuit now. We've got the 2 long straights to go, and it's a 6-man race for the line.
I think it was in Reza's mind to try and just make a break then, but he's not going to get away.
He's not going to get away. Reza Danica, 1, 2, 3, stays tight to the grandstand line. When will they pull out? Adhananta's got himself into the front. So congested. Hersian's made a move. Ayoshi is tight. Ayoshi tight line. Andy Mohamed Fadli is there. Aldi Satya loses it. Ayoshi looks like he's going to break away. Ayoshi gets the drive, but Andy Mohamed Fadli and Ayoshi going wheel for wheel. And it's Andy Mohamed Fadli who picks up a win double. It's 3 in a row for the Indonesian, and doesn't he like it?
Look at that. A perfect weekend, and you can't understate how difficult that is. FP1, FP2, FP3, qualifying, race 1, race 2. Number 1, Andy Mohamed Fadli. Convincing now championship leader as we start to think about add the points up. It'll get well-deserved hug. That's a pretty reserved hug, actually.
It'll give him a 14-point lead in the overall championship. Reza Danica picked up another podium, so he won that battle with Aldi Seti Mahendra, who came through to pick up a P4 ahead of Adhananta. Adhananta, after being so involved in the lead, will be devastated to pick up only 11 points for P5.
Yeah, that was good recovery from Aldi Satya to come through to 4th. The two groups just closed up in the last sector. Stunning from Andy Fadli.
Well, that's the line I keep talking about. What's the best line to take on the 15th corner? Andy Mohammed Fadli had the good line. It's a 1-2 for Motul Sniper Manual Tech Racing Team on the Kawasaki Ninjas. The differential 800ths of a second. Fadli from Ayoshi, Reza Danica from Aldi Setya, from Adananta Putra, frustrating in P5. Herjan, a good P6 for him. Piawat, best results of the season, I think, in P7. Akid Aziz picked up 8.8 seconds drift in P8, but only 1.5 seconds between 1 and 7, only 0.6 of a second between 1 and 6. Rafid Topan for LFN Indonesia Racing Team, ahead of Muzakir Mohammed. Ray Ratakuri fell off the pace after a good start. Cal Vietnam, points once again for him. Hidlan Hakimi stayed on the bike today for Fitriansha in P14. Setu Rajiv winning the Battle of India ahead of Senthil in P15. Finishing was Firdaus Andy Setiawan. We saw him crash out. He was the only non-finisher of the race, but